Welcome to Watch Symposium. I'm Austin, and we're looking at Marcello's father's day date. And this is an 1803 solid yellow gold day date. And you said this is from the 70s?
It's from the 70s, yes.
Wow. All right. So no holes case, even in the 70s, back in the 70s. No holes case. Now, when it comes to the professional watches, I mean, it took them to 2002 or 3 to fill those holes in. I guess they thought we liked our straps and whatnot. I think it was more utility. But you've got an acrylic crystal here. I love the way it's high, and it sits high. And a day date, and this is a pipe hand dial, dark blue. You can see the sweeping second hand, but even if it's a sweeping second hand, it's not as sweeping and as fluid as the more modern pieces, which is, makes perfect sense.
Now, Austin, when I got this watch for my father, he actually came with a beige dial.
Mm-hmm. Beige dial, wow.
Yeah, the dial was beige. When I sent the watch to Rolex to service, because I actually did break the crown. I didn't know much about the mechanical watches that time. And but what I can say is that when you used to wind the watch or change the time, the second didn't hang.
Oh, it didn't hack. Does it hack now?
And now it does. So
wow.
I believe that they actually didn't service the movement. I think they replaced the movement, very similar to a video that you did a while ago, that it seems sometimes they probably replaced the whole movement to a brand new movement, but still follow the same 1803 new version of movement, because it still doesn't have a fast date and day adjustment.
Very interesting. Well, that explains why it looks so minty, this dial, and Swiss made. And I didn't even pick up on that. I mean, I guess it's Luminova. And what year was that you had it serviced?
I got it serviced in 2017.
All right. And so, I think they might have replaced the hands as well.
Yeah, I did. I did replace the hands. I replaced the dial. And then it seems that the movement needed, of course, service.
Right.
But it seems they changed the movement as well.
But they didn't charge you for it.
No, it was a charge as a part of the service.
Interesting. Okay, and it's got, of course, a fluted bezel. Now, you said you wanted me to
yes,
wind it?
Please, because
it's so easy when they're not crown guards. That's really nice. It's kind of a treat, a crown guardless watch.
When I was winding this watch, that was my first feeling of winding a Rolex. I never had a Rolex before, and
this winds a lot like your Cermet. That's very interesting.
Right? Yeah, I really feel that. Yeah.
Did you want me to hack it?
Of course.
Okay.
Not only this, please hack it and even try to do the changes between the date and the date, and you're going to see.
No, I mean, this doesn't have quick date, right? Or
no.
Quick change, right? I don't really know how to do.
I'm going to show you. Go all around.
Okay.
Hang the watch.
Hack it? Okay.
Yeah. Go to midnight. Go. Continue. Go to. No. Continue.
Keep going?
Yeah. Till the time go to midnight. Then I'm going to show you something, how you change the. Continue.
It's afternoon.
Yeah. This when you own this kind of watches. Okay. Now you see both of them changing at the same time. Now
open sixes, by the way.
Yeah. Now go to 3 o'clock in the morning. Maybe even 4 o'clock. Continue. Now go backwards to 10 o'clock in the morning. Go 9 o'clock in the morning. Go backwards. You see? Go. Continue. You see the date change. Now go forward.
And I didn't go back far enough, I don't think.
No, it doesn't matter. Now go forward, and you're going to see the day change.
Yeah, I see.
This is the way you change the date in this old version.
Interesting. My grandfather's watch, his wedge field, same way. That's really interesting. Wow, and it's got hacking now.
But it's a pain in the ass when you need to change, when you need to adjust the watch when you don't wear it for a while. Man, this is like it take you a while to fix it.
Wow, I mean, you never take this in water, but I wonder how water resistant it is. You know, on your other professional watches, I could just feel it, but this, you know, this didn't. I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel the crown squish into anything. It didn't. I mean, it kind of feels okay, right? Like it would probably keep the water out, but I feel like it's the metal on metal that's going to keep the water out, whereas your other watches, I could just feel the crown squish into the rubber. And yeah, this is distinctly, I mean, it just doesn't even feel, I mean, I know it's not, but it's the feeling is so different.
Before I serviced this watch, when my father gave me that watch, I was quite clumsy, and I did clean dishes with this watch, and the watch got all wet, and and basically when they serviced the watch, it was only because I broke the crown. There was no water in the movement, nothing.
Did they replace the crown?
Yes.
Okay, all right. That's interesting, yeah.
And they did show me insurance that the watch probably is water resistant for 30 meters.
Well, you know, I'm not a watchmaker, but it seems to me that the crown on a professional watch is not as important probably as the what do you call it, the gaskets in there.
Yeah.
You know, whereas this one, I didn't feel any gaskets, so I feel like the crown is a big part of keeping that water out there. And look, I know the crown of the professional models is too, but what I'm saying is that if there was any wear on that crown, I think that would be very dangerous. But
you can play with the watch how much you want, because I anyway need to service the watch, so it doesn't matter what you do.
I've got carte blanche to hack, set, reset, have fun. Anyway,
you can have fun. You want to break it. It's already broken.
I think I've had my fun with it. That's I don't want to push my luck. That's my first time ever winding, setting, or perhaps even touching a Day-Date. I gotta say, very beautiful watch. I love pipe hand dials, and this is a beautiful blue color. You still have that other dial?
I do have the other dial. Yes.
Is it all like messed up looking or like old?
No. They put me in a small bag. The dial with the hands, everything. And the nice story about it is that my father have this kind of same watch with aftermarket all diamond face, and you know, he probably did it back in the 80s. It was like okay to make a diamond, aftermarket diamond face. But now, regarding what's going on with Rolex and aftermarket pieces, he feel like his watch lost a lot of value. And I actually offer him that I actually can send him the dial of my watch. He was actually very happy. It seems he want to change the dial to original dial.
Interesting.
To maybe maintain the value of the watch.
Well, it's a beautiful watch. Thank you for showing it to me. Guys, what do you think about it? Thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time.